Howdy folks, and welcome back once more to Let's Play Tales of Berseria. Today, all our expedition returned, so let's do that first.
Take a look at this.
Ah yes, failure. Good expedition. We got some lemons. Just keep going, guys. Keep going. Alright, if I recall correctly, we had finished our task, so we were going to come back in here and get another one. I think we only got like one left, maybe? I can't remember if it was 3 or 4. I did not do a recording last week. I was a little busier than I'd expected to be, didn't have time. So, I had a little break. Shouldn't be too bad though, I'm not too terribly worried about figuring stuff out here. Alright. Oh, where'd she go? Oh no, there she is. Hello.
I hear Mendy made it back safe. That takes care of that problem.
Alright, foil an ambush. Stop an ambush aimed at the Royal Medical Society on the Dannon Highway. Alright.
Keep up the good work.
So, somebody needs to ambush the Royal Medical Society on the Dannon Highway.
The Royal Medical Society is a group of doctors that travel around healing the sick.
They're funded by donations given by ordinary folk.
Why would anyone attack them?
Don't ask me. Some people are just twisted.
And why would an underworld group defend them?
Who knows? Something to do with the attackers, perhaps?
How mysterious. Whatever will we do? Aside from probably butcher them and, you know, vaguely other evil things. Anyways, let us begin. I think the Dannon Highway is like right outside of town, isn't it? So hopefully this won't be too terrible. And then plot will happen. Progression. Beautiful, beautiful progression. Okay, yeah. I see a green dot on the north end of the map. No! God damn it.
Better be ready.
Fucking Gibbons! Oh my god, Eisen with his fucking top hat looks so dapper! I can't even.
Unarmed? Hardly. These are deadly weapons.
What'll it take to make you go all out?
Just look at that hat. Just look at that hat. Unlimited power. Okay. Hello. The regular Exorcist patrol, a number of strange attacks have been reported, so show caution. And we can't go that way. Let's see how. I remember there's a map. What button was it? There we go. Go the ambush along the yeah. Oh, wait, what? How the hell? Okay, we gotta backtrack, I guess. Over this way. You know, the map is handy. Absolutely. Like I think I said it last time. This game is starting very much to remind me of like Final Fantasy XII. The only difference being that they still separate combat out into separate battle screens. But that aside, yeah. They just need to give me those sweet, sweet license boards.
Hey, get out of our way! That's there! That's our food!
I was gonna ask how three dudes managed to upturn a cart, but okay, they're monsters. That makes a little bit more sense.
So the attackers were demons. I guess that's why they needed us to stop the attack.
The doctors?
Looks like they ran off. It appears they were after this stuff.
Medicine with the cathedral seal.
That scarf, did that belong to the attackers?
Yeah, all three were wearing them. Does it mean something?
They were just demons. Aggressive ones who attack the innocent.
We finished all the jobs. Let's get back to the old lady's tavern. You sure do like that Mabo curry.
Do I?
Don't ask me.
You didn't think it was tasty, Velvet?
Couldn't tell you.
Huh?
Food doesn't hold any flavor for her. According to Velvet, she can never feel sated, and the only thing she can taste is blood.
Oh, I see.
That sucks, you know. High action gameplay. Walking through overworld areas. We've walked through. Oh, cutscene.
What's the matter? You're gloomier than usual.
Am I actually useful?
Huh?
You can cut down any enemy, and Eisen can beat them up. Velvet is strong and can eat anything. But I'm not good at fighting, and apparently I'm always gloomy.
Is that what's bothering you?
In a fight, offense alone isn't everything. Hurting your foes means nothing if you don't live to tell the tale afterwards. Your healing arts are what let us always fight at our best.
He's right. Compared to dead weight like Magilou, you're plenty helpful out there.
Only compared to Magilou?
I didn't mean it like that. I was just saying she never helped at all.
Oh.
You're not going to grow overnight. Be patient. You've only just been set free. That you've even managed to keep up with us this far is a feat in and of itself. Strength comes by continually improving your mind and body. Keep your spirits up and keep working at it, and you'll get there before you know it.
I will?
The drive to improve is what's important.
Right.
Indeed. Indeed. Always be working on yourself as best you can. No, no. I'm not fighting you, Snack. Actually, isn't there... I think there's a cat chest in this town that we've missed, isn't there? And I think it was 90. But I don't remember where it was. I know it was like up on the roof. I don't think it was this area though. Although whatever this chest is apparently respawned, or I just didn't grab it. Odorless fluid!
By the way, those folks we just passed were talking about us.
What were they saying?
They were warning each other to be careful, talking about the demons that burned down Helives and destroyed the Seagate Fortress being near the capital.
Considering how bold we've been, everyone's still fairly calm about it.
We'll be famous soon enough once we kill the world's savior.
Sounds like that could get fun.
Fun? Why?
The people trying to capture us will put prices on our heads and put up wanted posters everywhere. Depending on who draws the likenesses, each portrait can look completely different. You know what I'm talking about, right, Eisen?
Aye. I've seen dozens of pictures of myself. Some make me a monster, others make me a handsome youth. It's fascinating, really.
I hope I get a poster soon.
Then do your best to really stir things up.
Right. I'll stir everything up good.
Just reminds me of, oh, the poster. The poster of, fuck, what was his name? The main character from Tales of Symphonia, where he looks like just a complete just a complete jackass. Fucking funny. All right, there's that cat's chest. Come on. There she blows. Yes. We found a cat. Oh, okay, and that's it. That's alright. Good talk. Action gameplay. I'm still curious about what freeing those cats actually does for us. I know, like, sometimes we get outfit parts and stuff, but past that, I don't know.
Welcome back. That must have been hard work. How does marble curry sound to you? I also have our specialty peach pie on hand.
We had a deal. Spill it.
Shepherd Artorias has gone north, up the Danan Highway, at the Abbey's newest temple, the Empyrean's throne. He is expected to be there for a while.
Are they relocating there?
In a sense, yes. They're holding a ritual to move the seat of the Empyrean in Nominat.
Nominat. In other words, the Abbey's new god.
It is a very serious affair, so I imagine Melchior will be there along with the other high exorcists.
Suits us fine.
I might even find him there.
That will do. Somewhere in there we'll find a chance to strike.
Perhaps, but be aware that security near the throne is on high alert.
We'll manage to get through.
No, you won't. You may be able to fool the guards, but there's no tricking the barrier they've put up. They've used arts to erect a giant wall, keeping outsiders away.
But they have to get through themselves. That implies some sort of key, right?
Yes. In fact, one of our people is looking into that as we speak. However, I'm afraid...
It'll cost us.
You learn quickly. And here's the bill.
Oh.
Okay, now we're really not being nice.
Consider it done.
Aren't you going to ask why you have to kill a high priest?
I imagine it's because he's the one controlling the nectar supply. The church is the sole producer and distributor of a highly addictive substance. They rake in huge profits, while the common man, along with your people, suffer for it. Does that cover it?
You noticed your tasks were related.
That was the real test, wasn't it?
And you passed. No matter how skilled you are, you have to know more than how to swing a sword to earn my trust.
Don't misunderstand my intentions. I'm willing to do anything, if it brings me to Artorias. I ditched my scabbard long ago.
I see. So you are the embodiment of a bare blade. A more formal introduction is in order. I am Tabitha Baskerville, leader of the Bloodwing Butterflies.
I'm Velvet. Tell me about the High Priest.
Each evening, he prays for protection from calamity at the royal villa on the Castle Logris grounds. Tradition holds that the High Priest should be alone for the prayer. That would seem the best time to strike.
How do we get into the villa?
Carry this insignia with you, and allies of the Bloodwings will offer you their aid.
We'll hold up our end. Just find out about that key.
Velvet? Are you okay?
It's nothing.
But you seem...
I said it's nothing!
Sneaking into the castle will be an all-night job. Let's take this time to get everything ready and then rest at the tavern.
Yeah.
All right.
High Priest
just
Gideon
sleep?
will be alone at night. Rest up and talk to the tavern keep when you're ready.
The Shadow Guild.
Operates this tavern. It's been that way for generations.
The red scarf is a symbol of the Bloodwing butterflies?
Aye, you seem to know a lot. Show that insignia to a person in a red scarf, and they'll help you out.
Okay, I'm gonna have to keep that in mind. There's a room upstairs. Would you like to rest? Yeah. No reason not to.
We know for a fact that Captain Eyfried was on the prison island for a period of time. And it's true that Melchior took him away. However, I'm afraid that is where the trail grows cold.
In any case, we can be sure that the Abbey has him captive.
But what could they possibly want with him? If their aim is merely to fight piracy, they'd publicly execute him or try to lure you out, would they not?
And yet they've done neither. Total silence.
I wonder, could it be they want to get their hands on the relics some say Eyfried brought back from the far continent?
The relic from across the sea? Have rumors of that strange thing been going around? It's possible. There was a certain relic that the captain was curiously taken with. Kept it safe.
What was it?
That's our business. I'll speak no more of it. But if that's truly what they're after, I highly doubt the villa is where they're keeping him locked up. That's not where they keep their torture implements.
Quite true. At any rate, I thank you for sharing what secrets you could.
I wish you the best of luck on your search for more information.
More. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. But I'm hungry. I'm so hungry.
If survival is at stake, an elder sister eating her brother before he inexorably wastes away is not outside the bounds of reason. You needn't hold back, Velvet. Eat, Laphicet.
No! No! The hell with you! You and your disgusting words! What? Why?
You were shouting.
Be more careful around me! You know full well I'm a demon!
I'm sorry.
Damn!
Awake or asleep, it's all one long nightmare. Smashing objects together is destruction. Smashing feelings together is life. But objects, tools, so much easier to abuse and toss aside.
What does that mean?
It means break time is over. Time to get to work, sweetie. Good thing I showed up in time.
Don't tell me you're coming too.
Sojourn alongside the gloomy demon lady, and the exorcist controlling Bienfu is sure to appear. I told my own fortune, and there it was.
Do your fortunes actually hold water?
I've been in the castle before, you know. How useful to have Magilu along, they said in the future.
Get in my way, and I'll give you the boot.
It's the Viper's Nest. They're always watching.
Yes, but therein lie shadows too. Let's look for someone with a red scarf.
Okay. Time to find Red Scarf Man, but first, we save. Okay, find someone in a red scarf. Well, hello there, random guardsmen. All of you wearing red scarves. Read the news, stay sharp. Plain pendant amplifies the mana of the wearer. Reheal Lopposite. Where does... Oh, is this like... Where the hell does plain pendant live? What is this? Oh, it's for, Eisen by the look of it. Okay. Yeah, it gives him hit point recovery on killing things, gives him even more extra attack. Yeah, that's an upgrade. Nice! Right, map. Looks like we're just going to the big church area here. I'm gonna actually save again. Otherwise I'm gonna forget that chest was there. Okay. Look, I'm not your way into the villa. You'll find who you're looking for up ahead. All right.
Let's see your papers. Checks out. This tunnel over here connects to the castle. It should put you inside the villa.
Okay.
Watch your step, boy. There are giant crocodiles in those waters.
Crocodiles?
A croc's favorite meal is witches.
All right, onward and inward. Everyone but Magilu, tread carefully.
Some assassin's crew we are.
Okay. Random people. According to the drawings I saw, you'll need to go through some tight passages to get to the villa. With a figure like that, you might get stuck. Thanks, Jesus Christ. We got oozes. I don't really particularly... Yeah! Don't want to fight them. There's gotta be 26 of them. Okay. I gotta sell them one of these days. I keep forgetting I even have the damn things. I mean, sure, healing, I guess. We've been using, I don't know, not a ton of them. Ooh, I'll fight you.
Looks like you want to die.
What are you? Where is it? Living armor, undead, level 17. Okay, we, I think, are gonna maybe have to do some grinding here. Or at least fight the fights, because I want to say we're like level 15. Man, there's a lot of these guys. I know this was a dangerous fight, but like, holy shit. I guess we're killing them pretty reliably though, so. Indeed, Thunder Blitz. Oh. I wonder if there's a way for me to tell them to sit on their special attacks until I tell them to use them. Because personally, I'd like to hold on to them for boss fights, because most of these random encounters really aren't much like to write home about, even like this.
I refuse to fall here.
Alright, that was good XP. Got a bunch of random junk. Bags decorated with calcite. When you think you misplaced this bag, it's nearby at a second glance. Okay. Alright.
If nectar made from vermilion ore is so bad for your health that it was banned, why are they making it?
They make it because it was banned.
Huh?
Just because the powers that be say a rule is for the greater good, it doesn't mean that everyone will see eye to eye with them. If Tabitha's Mabo curry was outlawed, would you really be able to never eat it again?
I wouldn't like it, but if it's against the rules...
Well, you'll get hungry no matter what. People want what they want.
But anything forbidden is bound to be rare. And when things are rare, they become expensive.
So that's why people make it.
The world isn't a simple place. There's an underside to everything.
An underside?
Contract killers, secret weapons dealers, loan sharks that charge outrageous interest, pirates like me, the folks who offered us mooring for information, and the Guild at Hellawes are all part of it.
As are the people who dye chicks blue to sell them at a higher price, and the people who bet on alleyway bug fights. And they'll come to you with a smile, so you can't let your guard down if you want to stay safe.
What sorts of bugs do they make fight?
That's the part that got your attention?
And Laphicet likes bugs.
The Bloodwings are a serious organization. I'm impressed that they know about this entrance.
And they have agents on the inside to facilitate this little operation, too.
They must have branches working all over the Empire. They've probably even figured out how to get cats and dogs working for them.
Here's a juicy morsel about them. They make sure even their corpses go to good use.
They what?
Long ago, one of their agents stole into the castle. When the guards discovered him, they chased him to this very passage. He dove into the water to escape, and then... crunch! Ah! A crocodile devoured him in one massive bite. All that remained was his arm, bobbing to the surface. From this, 2 important facts were learned.
What were they?
First, they learned of the existence of this passage. Second, they could serve crocodile meat in town. Crocodile meat rubbed with human blood becomes tender and succulent, perfect for Mabo curry.
Then I ate...
If it's so tasty, I'll have to try it. Rubbed with the blood of a lying witch.
That would hit the spot, I think.
And it wouldn't even affect our combat strength.
Hey, the kid's a wreck. It was just a joke to help calm him down.
It was a joke?
Yeah, I totally made up that part about the crocodile. Mabo curry is actually made from man-eating catfish who...
Wow.
Let's keep moving.
Right.
I'll get you for this, witch killers!
Alright.
They're supposed to be protecting the people from demons, but there are demons right under their noses.
Abbey's security is certainly lacking here. The whole point of building those massive walls around the city is to keep people safe inside.
But if there's a demon outbreak on the inside, those same walls will make it harder for everyone to escape.
The palace covers a lot of ground, so there are tons of hiding places. It wouldn't be hard for a demon to slip in through the waterway.
I'm sure the Abbey is aware of that. Perhaps it's a trap made to lure intruders in.
What? They lure demons in and then ignore them? Something doesn't add up.
I know, right?
Okay. And our boat has returned.
Take a look
Maybe
at
a little
this.
less failure this time. Oh, hell yeah.
Well, well. Now here's a fine haul.
Nice. From abject failure to mega win. Alright, I'll just have them keep going. Well, now how? Oh, I was gonna say, how do we grab that? But now they're... Oh my god. Oh, I was like, why can't I walk this way? There's water there, you fucking moron. Ha ha ha. Wow, water in a sewer system? Who would have thought? Ah, shit. Oop. You can flip switches to drain waterways and create new paths. If you find water, yeah, okay, so this is water temple.
The water level dropped.
You don't think there are any alligators down there, do you?
A wind ring. We do not care. Come on. I keep getting hooked up on the terrain. It's weird.
We need to get through here while it's still nighttime.
The perfect place for prognostication. Eeny, teeny, spiny crow. Which way shall we go?
Magilou.
Oh, verily the icy glare of death. Boy, which way do you think is best?
There must be a way up somewhere. Let's find it.
And then she punched him.
Why so glum, Velvet? The thought of killing a man weighing heavy even on your own damaged conscience?
Not especially. But I wonder how you remain so flippant about it.
Hey, I'm not here to murder anyone. I'm just tagging along in search of my traitor.
Do we have to kill him? Can't we just make him stop this nectar business?
I don't think he'd listen to us.
Huh?
Word in the taverns is that this high priest is a real shady character. The Abbey and their religion are popular now, but 3 years ago, no one had heard of them. High Priest Gideon was the one who led the church through those dark days.
But once Malakim became visible to the general public, and they learned how effective Moloch arts were against demons, that all changed.
Humans are such fools, only believing what they can see with their own eyes.
And once the church had attained popular support, a nasty power struggle swept through the ranks. Many vied for the mantle of High Priest. Charlatans, power-hungry converts, but they all faded away.
They left the church?
No, they all met their maker. Some from disease, others from accidents. And in the end, Gideon became High Priest.
He may be the head of the church, but the people clamor for Shepherd Artorius. That's gotta sting.
Either way, if we're to face him, he might have some tricks up his sleeve. We'll need to keep our eyes open.
It doesn't matter who he is. We just do our job.
Yeah, we're just working. How many is this gonna be? Oh, 65. Huh? Why was that 190 and all of these other ones are so much cheaper? All right, I actually need to check. What level are we? Oh my god, we're level 14. I thought we were level, oh no. Okay, yeah, we're gonna need to do some grinding, I think. Ah, nice sniping there, Loft. Why are you casting spells that are death magic, you little shit? He's only supposed to be healing us. I wonder if I assign all of these. Control mode is manual. No, go back in there. Auto. Semi-auto. Oh god. Because, yeah, I don't... I shouldn't. Wait a minute. Nope, there it was. Go back in there. Yeah, what are you casting? Probably this. No! Why would you do that? No! I was saving that for a boss fight and not this little hobbit. It's good to know that I can swap characters, but how do I swap back? Alright, there's a level up for Velvet. Hidden Arts. Wait, what? Oh, he has Malak Arts and stuff. Yeah, we know. I've been playing this game for a while. I kind of understand how it works at this point. There may have been some gaps in there, but now that I'm on it more regularly, this isn't anything too harrowing. I would like to find a save point, though, because we're sitting at almost 40 minutes. But I suppose I shouldn't bitch, because we did skip last week's episode, so we can go a little longer today. I'm not opposed. I'm having a good time. I'd say I could try to aim for like hour-long episodes, but I think that's probably too long. I generally try to top out at like half an hour because viewership drops with the crazy long stuff, and I want people to actually watch this. But I mean, I know there's like the core viewers that are gonna watch anything, and I appreciate y'all very, very, very much. But at the same time, it's kind of nice sometimes to be able to be like, oh, it's 20 minutes, I can just watch it really quick, while I'm having lunch or whatever, as opposed to having to commit an hour, even if it's just, something playing in the background. One of these days I'll start feeding people in my party all of these foods that I have that give them, stat buffs. Okay. Are you gonna move, or do you just kind of sit there? You're just gonna sit there. All right, let's... No, come on. Come on. I want to get both of you. Yep, there we go. Okay. Oh, why is it slimes? I thought we had the little goblin head things. Disappointment, immeasurable, day, confirmed ruined. Come on, Velvet. Quit being stun locked and bad. Oh no, we do have the little goblin. Oh, okay, the slimes come with the armor then, apparently. Alright, that makes more sense. I was confused. I figured that enemy types were just enemy types, but maybe in dangerous fights it adds extras, which would, I think, make sense. But I like these bigger fights like this. These are like fucking chaos, and it's great. I have no idea what this circle is around me. That wasn't very pleasant. I've accidentally turned... No, I didn't. Okay. Never mind. I was like, I accidentally turned on the lock-on mode. I did not. I think I did, actually, but it was because I was blocking. Get him! Get him! What happens if I nom on one of you guys? You give me damage bonus from enemy A defense, attack defense, arcane defense, I don't know. Bonus damage based on one of their stats.
That was tougher than I would have liked.
There's the other party members leveling. Let's see, we learned Tri-Flare and Shockwave Slash. And Velvet earned the Soul Taker title. Oh, Arts attack, that's what A attack would be. Alright. Or A defense, rather. What does Soul Taker do for me? Title for one who has taken many enemy souls. Increases stagger duration. Ooh. That's actually... Prevents status ailments for 10 seconds after swapping into battle. So is that like status ailment immunity for the first 10 seconds of combat? That's actually pretty good. but HP recovery on kill. I'm going to die on this hill. It's 50 hit points per kill, and she's got 1,000. It's nothing, but damn it. It's unlimited power. All right, so we have a lever here. We have water blocking us in this area. Oh, hey. Yes, yes we do. Okay. I also have another thing down. Jesus, these sewers go deep. Another lever. Okay, maybe the water goes even deeper on the south end. Life bottle, I'll take that. Never gonna turn down some resurrection. Although I don't think... Sneaky. I don't know that we've had anybody die, have we? I don't think we have. Admittedly, it's been so long I don't recall, but I don't think we have. This game has thus far been pretty easy, I would say. I would say it's been easier than Tales of Symphonia, yeah. Oh, is this the tight spot that they were talking about? I like how it just says warp. Like, they're not even fucking with you. They're not gonna change the text to, like, you know, squeeze through or crawl. Nope, you just warp. Because video games. 9 Tails coins. I think that's the second or third stack of those we've found. This place just keeps on going. Slimes on the ceiling. Some loot. I'm gonna leave that little cat's orb. 880 gold. I actually don't even know how much money we have. I think we've got a fair bit. Yeah, we've got almost 13,000. Haven't really been doing much shopping with how the itemization in this works. I haven't really felt the need to be constantly upgrading our shit. I don't know what that is. Is this a teleport or is this a boss fight? I'm not gonna walk into it though because there's a save point right here. And we've been going for almost 45 minutes. So I think I'm gonna go ahead and call it a stream. A stream, ha! A playthrough, an episode, whatever. And I will see you guys next time when we poke at that and maybe get back into town. We'll see. Until then. Hey, you made it to the end. Nice. You had a good time? Check out one of these other series, see if you like them. Drop a like, comment, or subscribe if you'd like to support the channel, Feed the Machine and all that. As always, thanks for watching.